Hi, I'm Kirt Jacobs, host and founder of MoxieTalk, and I'm here at the Idea Festival today with Anshu Gupta. He is a social entrepreneur and activist, and welcome. Thanks for spending some time with us. What have you enjoyed so far at the Idea Festival?
I think it's a very, very free space, and I can talk about my session where people are so engaged. I think that's the most important. But there is diversity of crowd which I can see here. There are young high school students, and there are the people who are pretty elderly people. So I mean, it's nice. It's nice to see that mix of crowd listening.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. What has inspired you on your career path and where you've gone with social entrepreneurship?
This is what I always tell people, that when I started, I didn't even know how many E's come in entrepreneur. Okay, because so you didn't start to become an entrepreneur, but there was something which was troubling you, and you thought you have a solution. Whether that solution is the solution or not, we don't know. But so that's how this journey started. Something which started bothering on the issue of clothing. So that's how we started, and now fine, it's a different game, because when you go deeper or maybe deeper into something, you do find different paths, and you do find different issues related to that.
Okay. So this is kind of your perfect dream question, as I call it. So in your vision, your kind of legacy for your dreams and whatnot, say 40, 50 years from now, what would that look like?
So never in my life, I always tell people that I want to leave in Hindi I had written something which says मैं छोड़ना चाहता हूँ एक लकीर, which means I want to leave a line. Okay. So that you just see the line and you remember that there was something, Yes. That's it. And as an institution, what we have created, if I talk about Goonj, very simple, and we want to make it absolutely open source. I remember in the recent the Maxis Award, when we received the acceptance speech says that we are giving you a copyright to copy our ideas. Okay, so that it becomes open source. And as an institution, we just don't want to grow as an organization. We want to grow as an idea, which needs to be replicated, copied all across the globe, because we feel that with little tweaking all across, it can be used anywhere in the world.
Now, this next question I want to ask is more of a profession, industry type question. Where do you see any challenges or changes on the horizon in your profession of social entrepreneurship or activism? And that can be worldwide.
It is going through a very challenging phase, and social activism and social reform has always been challenging, because you are ultimately challenging the status quo. You are challenging the way things are operating. It needs speed, it needs pace, it needs many more people to join, because I always tell people that this world has problems in volume. You need solutions in volume. You also need people who work on those solutions in volume. Then only it can be solved. The other important thing, when I talk about the entrepreneurship, especially social entrepreneurship and activism, I always tell people that there is no space for either or. Okay, just go for and, because this world has enough space for everyone to operate. So why do we get into the intellectual debate, whether this is good or that is good? If you feel this is good, please go ahead with that. If someone else feels that is good, let that person go ahead with that. Why do we really spend time, money, energy in all these useless debates of either or? So this space needs to be much wider, much open. More people need to join, and also somewhere we need to. Very important part, which I personally feel, if we are into this field, is that you start looking at the issues of this world, not through your lenses, but through the lenses of people for whom you are trying to work. And then only the solutions will come.
That's great.
Right now it's our own arrogance of, maybe speaking good language or studying in good schools or wearing good clothes. I think that's the arrogance which whole lot of us have. And that's the disconnect with the people for whom we all try to work.
Okay. Now, this next question we've asked all of our guests in our more traditional long-form type of interview. It's called our legacy question. So, Anshu, if it all ended today, God forbid, it was your last day on earth, how would you want to be remembered by your family and friends and colleagues?
Oh, just a doer.
Just a doer?
Just a doer. I think that's what people even today think about me. Because I always tell people that this world does not need thinkers anymore. enough of them. And in any case, the kind of thought process we have in legacy from so many good, beautiful people, even if we just work on 10% of that, this world will be a different place. Okay. So this country, this world does not need thinkers anymore. It needs doers, it needs actions, it needs initiatives. Because at the end of the day, when I go, I want to leave a better place.
Sure.
Very simple.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's a great note to end on. Anshu, thank you so much for being on Moxie Talk.